Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we are going through a tutorial today. This is one of my good old classic tutorials and this is over the Hopper Minecart Unloader. There's usually a lot of questions about this. It's kind of a popular video of mine and I thought I would redo it in the current version of Minecraft, which is 1.21.1. I'll also try to kind of explain what's going on because just showing you how to make it is one way to do it. But if you learn how and why things work, well, then you can know how to make things yourself. So let's get started. Okay, there are two things I want to show you here first. And the first one's about how a Hopper Minecart gets executed or run through its track, okay? So if you have, let's say a track, this is regular old track, right? Regular old rails, and you put like a redstone dust feeding into that, which should power the block. If you put a redstone torch, nothing happens with this track. So if I take this out, let's put a Hopper Minecart down and let's see if we do this. And nothing happens. See, it doesn't launch or go and be dispatched when it has a regular rail. So now if we switch this over to powered rails, the redstone signal should go through this and power these rails, causing the Hopper Minecart to go. So if you look here, you can see the rails are off. And if I put a torch down here or a redstone signal, you can see they turned on. That's what we want to see. So here is Hopper Minecart. And then we do that, and then it goes, okay? So that's one of the things that we need to know that is critical for this project. The next thing you really need to know and helps to make this work is how a hopper is utilized with a comparator, okay? So if we put a comparator going off of this, you can see that comparator right there, you can tell it's not lit up, right? And that's because there is nothing in here at all. Nothing's in the hopper. Okay, but if we put anything in here, just one thing, you will see we get a signal, okay? And that's what we want to check. So if something is flowing through a hopper, because, you know, if it's going from if you got here a track, or sorry, let's put this on top, and you put a Hopper Minecart on top of it, yes, it would then take the stuff that's out of here and go through here into a chest, right? But as soon as everything stopped flowing, this would then turn off. It would go like this. See, it would turn off, and then we know that this is empty. And so we're going to use that feature as well. All right, let's design this. You have a chest, and you want to have the hopper going into the chest. So I'm clicking that right there. You can see it's going into that chest, right? And what we're going to have here is we're going to have this Hopper Minecart kind of going off in this direction. So we're going to put a powered rail on top. Now we want this here as this will be what dispatches the minecart. So now we're going to put a regular rail. It's kind of like an isolator between this circuit of rail and this. Okay, so you can see this kind of goes along, and we'll put a block here, which will make it kind of reverse. And what we'll do is we'll power that rail. Notice how all of this has turned on, but this does not. Because it doesn't get power, it's completely isolated by this rail. Okay, so now we want to basically have a way of dispatching this or checking whether this is working. So let's do that. Let's have a comparator. The comparator will check. So if something's inside of this, it will turn on really fast, and then it will, well, it went really fast for me, but it will go through and light up this a comparator, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take an iron block. This will receive the signal. Now remember, when it's not doing anything, this is off. So we want to turn on the rail as on. So we need to invert the signal. So when it's off, we need to make it on, and you do that with a redstone torch. So now if, let's say, let me get a stack of something here. Let's do that. So if I put a stack of stuff in here, you can see it turned off while the hopper is processing that stuff. But as soon as it goes out, the redstone torch comes on, okay? And then we're gonna pass that signal up on top of it, which is a regular old block that should have the redstone signal. And then you're gonna have a repeater. Okay, and there it is, the repeater's right there. It's just set up, and you can see it's on. So again, if we take some of these blocks, you can see the repeater turns off. Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna turn on a block here, and this should be carrying a signal, and you can see, look at that, this is lit up. And if we have items going through, it's not lit up, right? Okay, so that makes sense. So now let's put a minecart on here, and if we do it, since it's on, it should go right away. And there it is, kind of running around doing stuff. Seems like it's working. So now let's dump out some of these items here. And it should pick that up. And because it's got stuff flowing through, it's actually going really quick. It is turned off the signal and the minecart is waiting. And as soon as all those items get through there, this minecart will then start back up. So we're just gonna wait for that here for a second, and then it's gonna just keep on zipping past. Should be just about done. There it goes. And that's how you do a Hopper Minecart unloading system. It's very easy. And that is all there is to it, guys. I hope this tutorial works out for you. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not a subscriber already, please do that. Please subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you get all those notifications, okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.